Back to News 13 midday, and a year ago, our morning reporter Tess Rowland was on her way to work when she was hit head-on by a man driving the wrong way. Police also said he was driving under the influence. Law enforcement tells us it's a miracle she survived the crash.
And while Tess is back to work now, she's still recovering. Part of her healing is advocating for other drunk driving victims and trying to keep impaired drivers off the road.
A year ago, Tess Rowland was passionately pursuing her young career and soaking up a new life in one of the most beautiful places on earth, Panama City Beach. But in an instant, the life she knew was over. On May 4th, Tess was on her way to work around 3 in the morning when a lifted truck struck her 2019 HRV head on. It happened here on Back Beach Road. Investigators say the driver was under the influence.
And then I just remember seeing bright headlights and not knowing what to do. Panama City Beach Fire Rescue was amazed that I wasn't decapitated because this person's foot never went off the gas.
Law enforcement veterans like Panama City Beach Police Chief J.R. Talamentes describe it as one of the worst accidents they've ever seen.
The fact that, Tess came out of that with serious injuries, and not being a fatal wreck is a miracle.
Rowland suffered complex fractures to her knee and shoulder. Doctors considered amputating the lower portion of her right leg, but were able to save it. While she was in the hospital, one of Tess's doctors told her something that motivated her recovery and gave her new purpose.
He said, "You're a journalist and you love to tell stories, and this is your story to share with people and make a difference." And he said, "And you will change lives when you tell your story."
So Tess went to work, telling her story in classrooms.
That magic moments can turn to tragic moments really quickly.
In city council boardrooms.
Good morning. My name is Tess Rowland.
And with law enforcement officers by her side.
No one is safe when an impaired driver takes on the road.
Tess has shared her story in hopes of making a difference.
She seems extremely passionate. I think it's almost 24/7 on her mind.
King points out Tess is not that far removed from her own high school graduation day. He believes she can connect with young people in a way that law enforcement officers can't.
It's genuine and it's real and it has that raw emotion with it.
Tess worked with King, Talamentes, Panama City Police Chief Mark Smith, and Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford to create a joint task force to stop impaired driving locally.
It's amazing how many drunk drivers are taken off the road in one simple 12-hour shift.
For Tess, it's a fight that never ends. But she says she's grateful to still be here and thankful that she can share her story.
A lot of people who are victims of drunk driving are forgotten because their story doesn't get told. And I'm here to tell my story, and I'm here to fight for them too.
Well, in honor and celebration of her recovery, Tess Rowland has worked so hard to throw the Tess Strong Food Truck Festival this weekend.
Yeah, so come on out tomorrow from 2 to 6 at Carl Gray Park in Panama City. There'll be plenty of good eats, some live entertainment, some raffle prizes, and the activities for the kids. And a portion of the proceeds will go to the Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And of course, we'll all be there, myself and Kelsey and Kristen, along with Tess. So come on out, say hi, and get some good food to eat.
Yeah, definitely. I know other members of the WMB team will also be there. So we look forward to seeing you.